Welcome back, I guess. Today we'll be doing the login page of our little, I guess, PHP system here. Here's the sign up page. You know, very basic. Maybe I'll make a video on making it cleaner looking. But today's the login page. So let's get that started. We'll keep this here. Let me show you the database, just because that always helps. I guess I should have that pulled up already. Users, info. So last time we created some names and UIDs. We also added it where it will automatically capitalize the first letter, and we have no clue what their password is. Now it's time to do the login page. What was that long pause? Anyways, it's time to do the login page, and we'll be using this exact info right here, which we really only need either the user's email, the UID, like that can be one box, or the PWD. And the password. Why am I doing this? Okay, so let's put this to the side. Maybe I'll make it look better. Oh, oops. It's on that screen. First, we're going to add an index.php and make it hide, just so we can see more. Of course, just like last time, we're going to have all of that form stuff. So up here, I'm just going to say, HTML. Just so Emmet will give me this wonderful little thing right here. Absolutely not. Paste it in there. It says login page form post. And you can remove the action, because by default that'll do it for us. We're going to add a header. I'm going to call this, login page. Add a label for UID, email, username, or email. Should add a break there. Let's see, we're going to go to, or we can just then put in input text name is UID email, UID email. You want to make sure that your UID and 4 are the same. I'm going to add a break just so those two can sync together. Copy that, paste it one more time. I'm going to change this one to password, and these will be PWD. Password, button, :S for submit, and then we're going to add name. Actually, we'll add it at the front just because it'll kind of make it, well, yeah, we'll just add it at the end. Why not? Submit. And then, login. That's all for this right here. Now we can start the actual PHP. Oh, I guess we could reload. There we go. We can start the actual PHP here. But before we do, I need to change my formatter to PHP. So now when I hit save, it'll just kind of level it out for us. connection.php. Let's see. So first off, we have to declare our variables. Actually, we need the connection file. So I'm just going to use the same one from last video. This one right here. dbhost is like the host name, so this could be an IP address, or since you're using, or if you're using XAMPP, it'll be localhost, the user for the database that you're trying to connect to, the password, which XAMPP does not have one, and the database name. Then you tell it to connect, and if it doesn't connect correctly, then it will serve this error. Now we can say require the connection. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Because if it fails to get it for some reason, it'll cause an error on the page. Let's see, this mouse pad's hurting my arms. Now we will do the wonderful variable declaration by saying, you know, money symbol, UID, email. And that equals MySQL real escape string. You want your connection. Then the variable, so post ID email. Actually, first we don't need to declare all this, or else we'll get an error. So we should say if is set post submit, and that post submit is the name of the button that we created that I contemplated life's complexities about. So we will move that instead. Go. And of course we have to do the password. Equals all this. I'm stretching. Then we can create our functions.php just like last time. Or we'll say, of course, PHP to start it off, then function. Let's see. No. We won't need the functions page today. Just go bye-bye. Then guess we do the SQL statement. And we'll say select all from users where UID equals, or you want to say or here, email equals question mark. Of course, we shortly after that will bind the parameters. But first we have to declare it's a statement equals MySQL prepare connection, and then your SQL statement. Boy, what do you want? Oh, fair. Fair enough, fair enough. Sorry. And these two go together. So if false statement, because if there's an error, it'll return false. Then I'm going to say die. An error occurred. And then, the prepared statement failed. In the sign up page. I cannot type. Oh, we forgot the semicolon. Let's see. We can say else. And tell it to bind the parameters. Bind parameters. First we add the statement. Then the two strings that we need, so just for us it's SS. Then the UID and UID email. UID email. For both of them, just because we're looking for the UID or email, whatever the user entered. And we'll say MySQL I statement execute. Of course, the statement that we want to execute. And we're not going to close the connection yet, just like last time. If you watched the video, we need to pull the password and stuff. So we will see. Oh, what are we going to do? Okay. We say MySQLi bind result, or sorry, statement bind result. This statement. Then you have to have information for all of them. So we're going to come over here with this page here. And we really just need to go to structure. Just so we can see the names. And so we have to have the ID. The first name. The last name. The user email. UID. And the password. There you go. So that's all the crap we got. Then we say while MySQLi statement fetch statement. Did I forget a colon somewhere? No, okay. It was just red. Then we say password if false password verify, because we check for errors first. Then the password the person put in first. So that would be PWD. My brain's a little slow today. Then a hash, which we created in the sign up, which would be, ooh, we got a conflict. PWD, I'm going to call this SQL. just going to put SQL behind all of that, just so we don't have no conflicts. SQL, okay. Then, if it fails, we will echo P color. I don't think I can do that. I have to go to style, don't I? Yeah. Style equals color green. Sorry, not green, red. This is an Your username or password did not match. And so if pwdsql equals nothing, this error will pop up as well. Let's see. I can say alts. We can do cookies or sessions. Session, basically, after you close a browser and open it back up, it makes you sign in again. Or cookies are like what lasts a little longer, last for how long you pick. So I'm going to personally do session. Session. Let's see, then we'll put their, UID in there. As well as their first and last name. But you might notice we're not really declaring anything. But that's... Hold on. I can't type and talk at the same time. That is because we have to put, like, the equal sign, whatever. Then first name SQL. Last name SQL. And the UID. But it doesn't work just like this. We need to say session start. Just so the sessions will actually, start. And if someone signs out, you can just say session abort. Right? Is it session abort? Might actually be session destroy. It's session destroy. Just so it'll forget all this data right here that we put in. And then we can send them to the index page, or, the main page, but since we don't have one, I'm going to say, I'll copy this up here. Green. Signed in. And there you go. That would be our login page. Let's see if this works. I forgot what I put in. Maybe that's the next one, is a password forgot or something like that. I know the password's password. Sudo at fake email. Okay, so we'll first try just sudo. Bruh. Undefined array key on line 18. UID email. Oh, UID dash email. Let's change that to like that, because that just makes more sense in my mind. Table users or users does not exist. Oh, that is correct. That's an error from MySQL. And it would be not from users, but from info, I believe. Yes, okay. Well, Good thing XAMPP has that debugging stuff, or else I would have been pretty mad. Let's try this again. Sudo and password. Unknown column email. Bruh. Dang, I'm not doing good at this. Use email. Yes. Ooh, I dropped something. Give me a second. Try this again. Sudo. Totally not password. I'm signed in. Undefined variable UID. Okay. SQL. Dang, I made a lot of mistakes. I'm signed in, but the... Oh my gosh, holy cow. I need to create like a little mistake counter of how many mistakes I made. It's not green, it's just green. Or we can say sudo at fake email. And then password. It says you're signed in. Sudo. And then password. I'm signed in. But if we say sudo, and then the password, we don't get no error. That's not what we're looking for. Actually, it most likely won't. Actually, we might just have to check for true here, just because if it's false, SQL won't return anything, so it can't continue with none of this. Okay, I got an idea. So we do need to, of course, check for password verify. So if that doesn't match it, these two lines are just like above your enter button, which means or. We can say empty, because if we say is set, it's going to be true, because it is technically declared. Empty pwd SQL. Sudo, then the password. Dang, it's just really not going to listen today, is it? No. Maybe it can't. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. We'll copy this here then. Bruh. Okay, here we go. And we're going to bind all of the parameters. But before we say that, we're going to say if, you know. That's not how the if statement works. What am I doing? That. Then print out the oopsie button. Make it all look good. There we go. Do not match. Here's name or password do. That's not what we're looking for. There we go. So see, I do sudo, but I do PAASWRD. Oh, it doesn't match twice. Whoopsie. What do you mean it doesn't match twice? email. Why does it not match twice? You just realizing that you weren't working the first time? Okay. Well, I think it just now realized it wasn't working the first time or something. I don't know. Don't mind the voice cracks. Let's try this again. Sudo P8 SWORD. I don't know, just something that's not password. Slay. Then if we use Yas Queens, where's he at? Where's it at? Yas. Word pass? I'm not signed in, but I'm not signed out. What am I? An error? Bruh. Oh. We're not going to talk about Yas Queen. What about do so? Well, that one shows you're signed. Bruh. It's confusing me too much. Why is it not working? Okay, well, it works. It was just me. And I think I forgot to do this last time, but you'll want to set these inputs as required. Just so if someone, it says, you know, please fill out this field. I don't know if I did that on the sign up page. There you go. And I guess I can make a code pin if y'all would like, just so y'all can copy the code for both the sign up and login page. Other than that, bye. Have a good day. And as I said, bye.